So model is one of the main sheets, and this you'll be playing around with a lot. So you put in when you want to retire, when you want your partner to retire, hopefully it's the same year, what you currently spend excluding your mortgage, what you want to spend in the first phase of retirement. So this is the initial bucket list and maybe a lot of travel. And you also put in the ages that this applies to, in particular the finishing age here. Then you've got second and third phase of retirement, which is optional. You just change these percentages and the money here will change. So 50,000 in 2026, if it's inflated up, becomes 54,000 if inflation is 3%. So now what you do is you just look at the values here, just check that they all seem to be sensible, and ideally this will say pass, or it might say check if it's not sure that it's adequate. So this is all saying pass, and then the wealth at 90 at today's prices is saying £1 million. So this is a lucky person. They've actually got quite a lot of wealth. Then what you can also do is look down here. This will show you the order of drawdown. So it'll say whether you're taking from an ISA, whether you're taking from a taxable savings account. It shows utilizing your personal allowance on a SIP. It then shows using a 20% tax band for yourself, then for your partner, and then whether you're using a 40% tax band. So you've got the order of drawdown here, just how you're spending your money. For here, we've got stock market returns. So initially it's set at default and 6%. What you can do is get a sequence of returns so you can get the actual returns for either the world or the FTSE 100. FTSE 100 only works after 1986. That's when the index was first started. Then you just select the year that you want, and it will just pull in what the actual stock market returns are. Now you model some sequence of returns risk if you'd invested in a global tracker. But what you want to do initially is just keep it at 6%, and then it will be fairly easy to track what's going on. And here, this is telling you what you've utilized from your tax-free SIP, and ideally that should come through at 100%, meaning that you've maximized the tax-free cash available to you. So, you can also downsize your house, just put the year that you want to downsize and then the percentage. So if you've got a £500,000 house and you want to take out 100,000 in cash, you just downsize 20%, just put the year in. Then what you do is go to wealth by type, and it'll just show what's going on. So here we've got in nominal terms, so this is what you'd see in your bank account, and it's rising all the way up. So you can potentially spend more money if you want to. And then here we've got before and after inflation. So after inflation, the numbers are declining. So this growth of the portfolio is really just down to inflation. So then you've got to work out what sort of legacy you want to leave when you're like 90, and then just adjust the numbers accordingly. So what I'd recommend is putting something that easily passes the test, and then put in additional expenditure, these like major bucket list type items, put that in. And that's a great way to work out what you want to do with your life in retirement.